Hi guys, hi everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the Money Garden. Today it's Money Monday and we will talk about today on how to get out of debt. So the title of our episode for today is Exhale Your Debt. And I titled it Exhale Your Debt because I believe that a lot of the times when we are under a lot of financial stress, a lot of financial pressure, or most of the time that's in the form of debt or a lot of debt, it's almost like a monkey sitting on our back, and it's almost kind of like we feel like we're just suffocating, right? We're just like feeling crushed. And when you're able to like pay some of that debt off or get a little bit more leeway on your finances, you always feel like I feel like I can breathe, right? So it almost feels like that. And that's the reason why I titled it Exhale Your Debt. So just high level, I really wanted to go over three particular steps of where you start, whether you have a little debt or a lot of debt, right? You got to start somewhere. We have to start somewhere, and some of you might be very good at it. You know exactly where you're at with it and how much you owe. But what I have found in my experience with talking with our clients is that majority of people with a lot of debt, they really don't know. They really don't know, and I understand that. I understand the psychology of it. I know why they don't know, because it's painful. It's painful to look at it. So what we do, we train ourselves so well to go through our daily motions and be like, you know what, I'm just not even going to look at it right now because I can't deal with it, right? But this is now no way to live. It's no way to live, and we have to tackle it. We got to figure it out somehow or start somewhere, because, time goes by very, very fast. And so we don't want to go into years and decades of feeling that way. Life is really intended to be joyful, to be enjoyed, to love what we do, to love spending time with the people we are, and not feeling, like we're crushing under a pile of that. So for that reason, let me just share with you guys, these are just top three steps that I highly recommend for everyone. That you can start tackling your debt. And I promise you, even though you might not be able to pay it all off overnight per se, especially if you have a lot of debt. I know people $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in debt, and I know it's crushing. I know it's sometimes debilitating, and I also know that. And these are good people, right? Couples, young couples. I see it all the time. And sometimes they try to escape their debt, right? They go and they take a vacation. You're $50,000 in debt. You should not be taking a vacation to whatever places, exotic places, just so you can feel better and you're thinking we justify it. I know we only live once, it's life, da 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 da. Trust me, those are all the wrong reasons. What we want to do is really try to tackle it or face it head on, and start figuring out a way how we slowly we're going to get rid of it, and then be able to really live a life. And then we can go on vacation where we truly can enjoy that vacation. So let's get to it, you guys. Three steps, the simple, very, very, very simple steps. Number one is you have to face it head on. You have to know, you have to confront it, right? How do we confront it? Is by understanding it, how much we owe. So start writing down, whether on an Excel file, whether on a computer, whether on a piece of paper, in a notebook, whatever works for you. But create that big picture. Create a picture for yourself where you look at it and you say, okay, this is where I'm at. And how do you do that? You write down, which credit card or which debt or which car loan or whatever it is, student loan, whatever it is that you owe. What's the name of the institution, right? What's your balance? How much do you owe? What is your interest rate and what is your monthly payment? And then you do that pretty much for everything. At the end of it all, you will have a really good picture of understanding what is the total balance. How much do you owe altogether, right? What is your monthly minimum payment? So now you know how much money you need to allocate towards your debt, instead of trying to just like, I'll send $20 here and $20 there. It's chaotic, right? And then you understand also which ones now are maybe want to look at or start spending a little extra on it to start paying off your debt based on whether it's your balance, Some people say you want to start with the smallest balance. Some people say you want to start with the highest balance. Some people say you want to start with the highest interest rate. And the answer is always depends. There is not a one size fits all answer. But the point is, it will give you a snapshot of this is where I'm standing with my debt. Number 2, talk to an expert. Talk to someone. There's so many resources, financial advisors, myself, that we don't charge for the consultation. We do it for free. There are credit repair experts. There is resources around. Go online even, you can get a lot of information for free without spending more money, and get some education of, okay, what's next? How do I strategize? How do I start paying off my debt? How much money do I need every month to start paying off my debt? And then number 3 is really take action. Just start that action, even if it's just having understanding and starting the first month, making $20 extra to something and have a strategy. Take that action, because it's the habit, you guys. It's the habit. If you get into the right habit, I promise you, in 6 months, in a year and a half, in 2 years, you will see significant improvement. You're going to start feeling better. You're going to start feeling like you can breathe, and you will be able one day to exhale your debt. So I hope that helped you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'm always interested to hear your comments, your suggestions. Leave them below, and have a fantastic Monday. Have a great week, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks.